2. We're going live, kids, because it is um, September 15th. Oh my God, it's September 15th. Is it? Is it? I'm doing Facebook and I'm doing YouTube again at the same time. I'm getting good at this stuff now, aren't I? September 15th. Here we are, kids, the B Cup. And as you know, God, if you guys saw the way I did this, you would crack up so hard. It's so amateur hour. But anyway, I'm also on YouTube if you want to go there. I don't really know actually what's the difference because honestly, the live feed, hi Philip, good morning my friend on YouTube, doesn't necessarily work with the, with the live interaction. So anyway, kids, good morning to everybody. I see you all coming on. Good morning, Alex, my friend. Today we're going to talk about fear because there's a lot of fear going on in the world. I can feel it. Hi, good morning, Giovanni. I can feel it in our, good morning, Lauren. Good morning, Diana. Nice to see you, my friend. Good morning, everybody. Nice to see everybody. Yesterday I couldn't make it because I had to do a very early call with Hong Kong and Asia because I'm getting booked. I'm getting booked for Beijing, Singapore, Indonesia, and possibly some more. So things are happening. But anyways, I apologize. But I really want to talk today, as soon as other people come on, we're going to talk about fear. Because even I've been having a lot of fear lately. And I'm not sure why am I having so much fear. You know, I have money fear, I have fear around what's going to happen to me next, I have fear around job fear, I have fear around, oh, my product's going to sell, I have fear around lots of things, but I have to push myself through it. One of the things I know a lot of people have fear about these days is money. Money is like a really big deal. Good morning, Sarah, good morning, Lady Cat, good morning, Andy. Good morning, Sarah, nice to see you. So I think really everyone has fear. We all have different levels of fear, but all of us have fear. Some of us are going through stuff like not being able to have a place to live. That creates a lot of fear. Sarah says there was another terrorist attack in London. What? What? I'm supposed to go to London and my lady friend is leaving for London on Monday. What? Are you kidding me? Can you please tell me what part of London? I'm supposed to go to London next month. Oh, man, I'm so tired of it. London gets nailed a lot. London gets nailed a lot. 22 people were injured. Are there any deaths, Sarah? Can you tell me? I feel very sad right now. I feel very sad right now. It's just... What are we talking about? Fear. And then you say that to me. At the train station. Where? Can you tell me what train station? I know, I visit London a lot. I go to London. I'm very, very in London. And so I'm just bummed because London is such an awesome city. All cities are something was left to burn. Yep, this is me right now. Fear of becoming homeless. Alex, there's fear of Alex becoming homeless. There's fear of where is your money coming from. There's fear. There's fear of paying rent. There's fear in life. Good morning, Katie. We're talking about fear this morning because there's a lot of fear going on in the world. A lot of fear. And there's a lot of fear with us. I have fear lately. I have a lot of fear lately, and I'm not sure why. Because I'm the man who tells you to walk through your fear. But lately, I've just been feeling very fearful. And it's a lot of things. You know, I have a lot of things invested out there for my businesses. I have a business making sex toys. I have a business making lube. I have a business making cannabis, and I have my talking business. I have like 4 businesses, and everything is out. And everything is out. It's a lot of stress to have 4 businesses. That all combined to me, but it's 4 businesses. It's very difficult. And so sometimes I get fear because I really put myself out there. Good morning, Andrew. How are you doing, my friend? Andrew says, good morning, Buck. You are an inspiration. You always brought good topics. I bring topics that I know that we all, not just about me, we all have fear, right? Right? Hi, Philip. Sleepy, you need to drink a coffee, my friend. We all have fear. Sarah says Parsons Green Station in southwest London. Thank you for bringing me up to speed. Keep me up to speed on that. I need to know everything. I'm planning to go to London. Good morning, Sabina. So, good morning from the UK, Lou. We're talking about the bombing in London right now. I'm so sorry. Oh my God. Fifth attack in Britain this year. Fear. Fear. Those attacks come from fear. And before I even knew that those attacks existed, what was the topic of the conversation? Fear. I woke up in fear. There's something happening. Charlie says, afternoon, Trampa. Much love. Can't stay and listen, but catch up later. Have a beautiful day, Charlie. Thank you for stopping by. It's fear related. Those attacks are fear related. The way we attack each other in our community is fear related. The way we talk down to each other. I'm going to give you this example. Oh, but before, okay, I'm going to give you this example, and then after I'm going to tell you something that's kind of interesting. So I keep looking because I'm looking for Obama, who's the community cat of where I live. So I want to tell you this. There's a guy that came on the other day. There was a couple people that came on the other day that we were talking about. We were talking about triggers, which also are fear-related. Triggers, PTSD, and you know how I feel about it, and I'm very rough. I understand I'm rough about talking about triggers, and in no way is it that I disrespect triggers or any of that. It's my desire to help us remove triggers, that I sound like I don't care. I care more than you can obviously imagine. That said, there's fear around that when you talk about releasing the fear. People get fearful. One person did get fearful and came at me privately with a long message about how I don't have dialogue and how I am really full of shit and how blah, 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 and that I should go relook at all the things I talk about. And he obviously is hearing what he wants to hear, and that's okay. And that's okay. I know exactly what I'm saying and what I'm talking about. That said, I then wrote him a response, because that's the kind of guy that I am. I took the time to write a response that said, look, the B cup isn't for you. I'm not for you. I trigger you. I say things that are not healthy for you. I say things that you're not going to like. I say things on the B cup that are not for you. I highly recommend that you remove yourself from the B cup and find a better community for you, because that's what we do on the B cup. We love you, we're going to miss you, but you must move on because we're triggering you. This is exactly what I said to him. And you know what he said to me? He said, thanks for the screen cap. And as you see, you don't know how to do dialogue. For real, he actually said that to me. Thank you for the screen cap. And you know what that says to me? That says to me that you are capturing what I said to you, and now you will use that on some form of incapacity against me. That's what that says to me, which people love to do here. They take my words out of context. You can't take my words out of context when I speak live, and it's here. I believe triggers should be removed. How do we, I'm saying it again and I'll say it again, triggers are real, PTSD is real. I don't want you to live with them. They are debilitating. They are taking you down. They are making you fearful. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying they don't exist, and I'm not saying that they aren't real. They are real. Everyone has triggers to some extent. How do we talk about triggers without you feeling defensive, that it is your security blanket and that you can't move through it? That's all I'm saying. Get it right. Do not mix my words up, and do not say that I am being insensitive, because I am not. Everyone has some form of PTSD and triggers. Unless you live in a cave, you probably do too, but unless you live in a fucking cave up in the mountains somewhere and you're not interacting with the world, you have PTSD and triggers. Okay? Hi, Margaret. Good morning, my friend. EMDR therapy helps with PTSD. Thank you for saying that. And it is why I got into the cannabis business, because cannabis helps too. Diana says it was impoverished device timer on the... Oh, God. It was a terrorist attack in London. So, okay, thank you for putting that. We appreciate that. There's a great link somebody's putting, okay? That's it. Jerry says you can't help people who aren't in a space to help themselves. Yes, this is true. But what I don't want to hear is attack at me. thanks for the screen cap of what I just took the time to write you, that is actually a horrible thing to say to me, because that is saying that I have captured your words and I'm going to post them somewhere. Go ahead and post them, but don't threaten me. Andrew says, I'm scared to go home after having top surgery and growing a beard. I look so difficult and don't know how my family will react, but I'm really happy I have my... Andrew, who cares what your family thinks? No. No, my friend, you are you. You go back to that family right now as you. And you go there and you're proud and you're powerful and you're fearless, because you must now show your family the true you. The true you. Remember what I'm saying to you when you go home. It's the true, authentic you. No, you do not have to worry what your parents think about you. They're going to have their own idea and they're going to have their own agenda of you. That's not your problem. It's not your problem, my friend, at all. Yes, Rochelle, you smell coffee. So here we are. Andrew says, Sabina says, we are a community here to speak about issues and celebrate great things. Yes, we are not a counseling group. Exactly. Thank you, Sabina. The London attack. Alex says PTSD, major depression. We all have those things at some level. Edward says, morning butt kisses. Even I deal with PTSD due to my abusive upbringing. I have severe depression and anxiety. My kitties help with that. But yes, triggers are real, and when they happen, I take a moment to breathe and to look around me and remind myself that I am okay in the situation. And you know how we do it, you guys? Together. You know how we do it together? Like this. Like this. We talk about it. We talk about it. We care about it. We say, oh my God, my friend, we know you have PTSD triggers. We love you. We value you. How can we as a community talk about this in a more loving way, but also in a way that says, how can we help you to move forward? How can we help you to walk through the fear of going out the house? That's what the B Cup is about. We are about teaching you. Look, people are giving you things here that EMDR. I'm going to look into that, my friend. Lady Cat says, well, Buck, that screen cap will be used completely out of context, and that's why they did it. Exactly. And why I said to them, fuck you. Please leave me alone. Go away before I block you. You are no longer welcome in my world. Once you attack me, you are no longer. That's not dialogue. And you are not welcome in my world. I will not give you any more of my energy. If you come at me and have a fucking adult conversation and disagree, right on. But you will not attack me, and you will not threaten to screen cap what I say and use it out of context, because now you're no longer in my life. Go do whatever you need to do for yourself if it makes you feel better. But do not threaten me. I'm not in the game to play that at all. That's not why I'm here. I'm not your punching bag. Nope. Sorry. And that, my friends, is an example for standing up for yourself. Stand up for yourself. If you believe in what you say, stand up for yourself. Don't let other people in this community fucking tell you that that's not what you're supposed to say. Fuck you. It's how I believe. I believe that triggers and PTSD are real, but I also believe we must talk about it on a way to make it healthier for us, not disabling us. It has disabled us. No one in the B Cup ever says anything negative about PTSD, or they won't be here, or triggers. We all agree on this. We all agree. We all agree. They are real. They are debilitating. They hold you back. They are horrible. We probably all have them. We all agree. And maybe we don't all agree on what's going to come out of my mouth next, which is, I think we should talk about helping to move through the triggers and helping us to how do we live authentically real without fear, and learning how to use our triggers in a way that can actually complement and help us to move through the world. That's what I think. That's what I think. And it's just me. It might not be you. Val says PTSD is something you struggle with, not who you are. Exactly. Great point, my friend. Thank you for saying that. Thank you for saying that. Bullying and stalking is mean, and it's a waste of my time and your time. We're not here to bully and stalk. We're here to talk. We're here to have discussion, and I will discuss with you. Just because I have a discussion with you doesn't mean I'm going to agree with you, and it doesn't mean you're going to agree with me. I don't agree with that guy who attacked me. I don't agree. He's very deep into his triggers and PTSD. It is his identity. He has taken it on as his identity. And that's his choice. And that's his choice. But I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. And I told him, you need to start working on how to release the triggers and how to get through the triggers. And that's when he got mad at me. And that's when he said that I'm not sensitive, that I'm not empathetic, that I'm not open to dialogue. That's just, I was having dialogue. Cannabis is the next best thing. Edra says, negativity in no way to have dialogue. We can take what helps us, leave here for others, what helps us, and not attack each other. And we all agree on that. Jerry says, acknowledging triggers doesn't invalidate them. Exactly. Triggers are different for everyone, and treatment and those triggers are different. Dina says, very true. I have PTSD. Look at almost every single person here has PTSD. Almost every single person. I have PTSD diagnosis and going through therapy, but not sure how to cope outside of pot and my kitties. There you go. I use pot. I don't have kitties. Well, I have, I want to tell you. I really want to tell you guys this. Halden says, have you checked out Gunshite Foods yet, Buck? No, I haven't. Can you send me a link? I can't pronounce that. But listen, I'm going to tell you guys something off topic there. So, as you know, I don't know if you know that I take care of this little kitty. My neighbor went away, and so the little kitty is sort of like the community kitty here. His name is Obama, and he's super awesome cat. So, and I'm not a huge cat person, but I like cats. But that said, I'm more of a dog guy. That said, Obama runs around, and I feed him every morning, and then all of a sudden, I'm like, Obama, and I'm calling him, and he usually comes right here to my office door, and I'm like, Obama, he's nowhere around. So then me and the neighbors are like, where's Obama? We haven't seen him for 3 days. We're all freaked out. And I remember seeing the cleaning lady at my, the landlord lives across the way, and I saw her go there. And then I thought to myself, I wonder if Obama ran in the house and she left because my landlady isn't here. So the house is empty. So I get the manager and we open the door, and Obama was in the apartment. Empty apartment for 3 days by himself with no food. Oh my God, but we found him. So anyway, that's the happy ending to a very scary story, because I love Obama. He makes me feel so happy every day. Obama the cat is amazing. He just does. He just makes me feel loved. So I think I was telling you that because kitties and cannabis are a great combination. They're a great combination. Hi, Newsy. How you doing? Will, finally made it back to a session. What happened? Oh, so we're talking about fear. We're having a little coffee. Independence Day tomorrow? What? Have some coffee. Have some coffee for a minute, okay? We're talking about fear. We're talking again about triggers and PTSD. That seems to be the topic that comes up a lot. And I think because I feel like we are so inundated. We are so inundated with fears and triggers and disconnect and hate, and we push against each other, and we disagree with each other enough to where we then begin to hate each other. We don't know how to have dialogue with each other. We don't know how to have just a conversation. We don't know how to just sit here and have a coffee and listen to each other. We don't know how to just say, yes, my friend, you have triggers. It's horrible. How can we help you? Yes, my friend, I want to see you walk through the door. Yes, my friend, I love you. Like, why are we not having that conversation? Lorenzo says, hey, Buck, I've recently came out as a trans male. I do a lot of activism and volunteering in Vegas. Right on. I've been avoiding to go out since I came out as trans because I don't really want to be seen as the trans guy. I get you. I just want to be seen as myself. I don't know how to tell people to use the correct pronouns. Yeah, just tell them. Let me tell you something, my friend. The world is made up of a million different kinds of people. Millions. But the one thing is, we're all the same. But that said, we all look alike, we all dress alike, we all talk alike, we all sound different, we all eat different, everything. Remember this, Lorenzo. You are a beautiful, beautiful soul. You are you. You are authentically you. You don't owe anybody anything. You do not have to dress in order to make other people feel comfortable. You do not have to have surgery in order to make other people feel comfortable. You do not have to have a voice in order to make other people feel comfortable. You do not have to grow a mustache in order for other people to. Do you understand where I'm getting to? Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Go outside. Walk the earth. It is your earth too. You are authentically Lorenzo. That's all you need to know. You understand what I'm saying? That's it. People will misgender you. They will mispronoun you. They will say shitty things to you. And I would be a liar if Trampa didn't tell you that. People are mean. The mean people are the people who don't like themselves. So when someone talks shit to you, remember this. They don't like themselves. That's why they're talking shit to you. So you, my friend, love yourself. Go out in the world, no matter what. That's fear. And once you walk through that fear, oh my God, ta-da! It's all opened up for you. That's Trampa advice. I hope you understand. Hillary says, learning to speak up for myself and to ask for compassion or time out. You need to gain your compassion is so hard, but gets easier with practice. Exactly. And that's practice. Good morning, Adelaide. You know my sculpture is in the Adelaide Museum, my friend. I hope that you've gone to see it. Sabina says, Lorenzo, so proud of you. Just be you once you ask someone. Exactly. Just do it. Val says, be who you are. Nobody. Good morning, Rachel, over on Facebook and on YouTube, and Stacy and everybody. Why isn't Facebook working? That's so weird. I don't know, you guys. Technology is insane. Technology is totally insane. And here's the deal. Without technology, we don't get to do these things. Drink your coffee, kids. Drink your coffee, kids. So today we're talking about fear. And the reason that we're talking about fear is this. Good morning, Xavier. Nice to see you. Hi, Alba, Andrea. Oh, you saw it, Andrea. Thank you. So, hi, Torin. Nice to see you. We're talking about fear this morning. And the reason that we're talking about fear this morning is because I woke up with some fear. I've been having fear for the last couple days or so. Mostly money fear because I have so much of my money invested in so many different businesses. As you know, I have like the lube. I have this thing, the Buck Up, which is an actual real drink that helps you get sexually aroused. So, and you know, I got Buck's Balm and I got all these things. But here's what I really want to talk to you about. Do you guys know about Luna Pads? Do you know about Luna Pads? They're amazing. They just sent me a pair of these. I want to show you this. And I want to talk to you kids at the B Cup because the reason why I want to show you this is they gave me 2 pairs. They gave me 2 pairs of these. I don't menstruate. I don't have, so Luna Pads are, let me tell you what Luna Pads are. So I got this and I got this card from them. That says, here's a couple boxer briefs. Check them out. More are coming soon. Okay. Luna Pads are an amazing company run by women who make menstrual period products. These are, check this out. Can you see them? These are boxer shorts. These are boxer shorts made for people who don't necessarily want to be wearing women's panties because they have their period, okay? So they have made these sort of not gender non-conforming or masculine or whatever you want to call them shorts with, check this out, you guys. It's so, I love this company. I've been hanging out with them for years. They're great. So inside this is, you see that? The crotch area. This is a fake Kotex. And it fits in here with these little things that hold it in. And here's what's great. See how long this is? So even if you have an accident, it goes all the way to the back. You understand what I'm talking about? And the Kotex fits inside. Because some guys don't like to use tampons. So that's okay. I get it. These are incredible. So, I have 2 pairs of these. I don't need them. I don't use them. So I think I'm going to donate them to the B Cup kids. I'm going to donate them to, because, you know, we have the B Cup project that Ty and Rachel and Stacy, the moderators here, have created. And they make little boxes and they send them out to people. So I think I'm going to send these 2 pairs of shorts, period shorts, to you. And you can put them in one of the boxes. Or should we do a raffle? What should we do? What's a good idea? What's a good idea that we should do with these? Raffle them off? Or, I don't know. Let's think of a good idea. But as you know, or maybe you don't know, I get a lot of things. People give me all kinds of goodies. I'm very lucky that way. I mean, they want me to talk about it, and I will talk about it. That's great. But I have a lot of things that I could donate. You know what I mean? I get so many different types of things that I need to start donating them. So anyway, that's that. I want to get back to drinking my coffee, and I want to get back to talking about fear because I have to go here really soon. Okay? Yeah. But I do not. I need a pair. Everyone needs a pair. You should see when I posted it. Everybody was like, "Wow, what a great idea!" It is a great idea. It is a great idea, and you know how much I love great ideas. And also, before I move on to the next subject, Luna Pads. Let me tell you about Luna Pads and why I'm promoting them. They're not paying me, by the way. I do not get. This is not an endorsement, paid endorsement. This is an actual, real, heartfelt endorsement. I believe in this company. I believe in them. I've been watching them for years. They also do this amazing program that always makes me cry. I'm not going to cry. But what they do is they also work with underprivileged countries where little girls... nobody ever thinks about this. Wait till I tell you. You probably might have thought about it because you're very sensitive people here. But most people don't think about this. When a little girl gets her period in, let's say, a very poor country, okay, where there's no running water, no food, no nothing, it's all fucked up, and they go to school, and the little girl gets her period. Well, guess what? Period products cost money. Tampons cost money. Kotex cost money. Toilet paper costs money. These are things we take so much for granted. So much for granted. So when a little girl gets her period, and she's 10, and she comes from a place where she has no money, guess what she has to do? She has to stay at home because she can't go to school because she doesn't have underpants and she doesn't have period products. You hear what I'm saying? She has to stay home. So she misses out on school. So she misses out on education. So she starts to miss out on growing. You understand what I'm saying? That is not okay. So what Luna Pads does is they donate. They donate money and they donate products to places where little girls cannot afford to have products for their period. So they donate to those places so the little girl doesn't miss out on school. Or the little boy, I guess, right? Because now we have different things. But I guess I'm specifically talking in gender because that's just the way that specific place over there. They're not far advanced on the trans thing yet. You understand what I'm saying? It is unbelievable. They woke me up to that. And I was like, I never thought about that. Of course not, because I'm a privileged person who lives in a place that I've always had. When I had my period, I could afford to buy products. I could afford to buy, but there are many people out there who cannot afford to buy menstrual products, and they don't, and they miss out on life. So Luna Pads is an amazing organization. Check them out. We're going to talk about donating this. And that, my friend, is how we move forward in our community. We help each other. We help each other. Exactly. We help each other. We contribute. We donate. When you have, you give. When you don't have, you take. That's how it works. I say it all the time. And I involve myself with organizations that also do the same thing that I preach. Give and take. When you buy from Luna Pads, they give. When you buy my products, I give. $1 from each of this product goes to the LGBT Center in Los Angeles for senior living. Do you know that Pride Cannabis is now part of building the Senior Homeless Center in Los Angeles? We are helping to build a facility for homeless seniors. We have homeless seniors. That is not okay. Uh, Hillary says, love how Luna pads reduce actual trash too. And yeah, for them, helping the kids late in my menstruation life, and I wish I could go on a hunt and bleed it out alone. Oh, it's horrible. Donate menstrual products to local shelters. That also, hello Fiona, nice to see you. Good morning, Fabio. That's great. Sabina says there are things for us to be a part of and give back to our community. When we do it, we help each other. I don't understand. I don't understand why people don't understand that. Rochelle gets, it's one of the reasons women are kept as second-class citizens from when they are little girls elsewhere in the world. But things are changing. They are changing because we're having the conversation. Chris says, last night I had to face my fear too and protect my mom against her abusive ex that I sent packing out the door. Good for you, my friend. You see, so when we start talking about our own fears, and then you start to look at everybody else's fears, and then you start to say, I say to myself, well, wow, Chris, you ought to do something really fucked up. Not to invalidate my own fear, which deals mostly with my business stuff, right? But it's nowhere near to me as insanity as watching your mother have an abusive relationship. Right? Margaret says, is fear equal to anger turned inward? Yeah, it could be partly that. I don't really know. I can't really answer that. Because everyone's fear is different, right? The reason why we're fearful is different. A lot of people have fear around money right now. That seems to be the most fearful energy that's happening in our world right now. We have this insane fear about money, right? So vibrations. You know, I listened to Abraham Hicks. I don't know if you all know who Abraham Hicks is, but if you don't know, look on YouTube. Abraham Hicks, The Law of Attraction. I follow those as much as I possibly can. I think it's an amazing concept, and I think it's an amazing way of life, because they teach you about vibration, and they teach you about energy, and they teach you about all the things I talk about. And that's how I live my life. So when fear comes into my life, I'm like, this is not the real me. What's happening? Why are my vibrations off? Why am I, and why? Why? It's a difficult thing. I don't know why. I'm lost. And see, even Trampa gets lost. Fear is debilitating. Fear is a way that we hold ourselves back. Fear is part of triggers. Fear is part of PTSD. Fear is such a heavy weight. It can come in all kinds of different ways. It can come in ways that you are fearful to go outside. It can come in ways that you're fearful to part with your money. It can come in ways that you're fearful to find a job. It can come in so many different ways. So many different ways. And that's what we must acknowledge, is fear is so many things. But why? But why? Good morning, Clara. Chris says, well, as an abusive victim myself and my mental health issues that has been crippling me, I had to do it. Just got tired. Yes, you have to do it. And you shouldn't be living in fear. Okay? Because it's not okay. Hanushi says, a lot of bullies towards the LGBT community are people who are mad at people who are brave. Yes. Yes. The bullies in our community are people who are not living authentically. Like my example of the bully who now screen caps my stuff and says thank you, because he will clearly go use it in a forum to talk shit about me. And it's why I'm like, wow, really? You actually is telling me you screen cap what I just wrote you? That, my friend, is actually a threat to me. That's threatening. And that, when someone threatens you, that's fear. That's fear. So when I wrote to that kid, the B cup isn't for you. You should move on. We speak very direct here. We understand that we might trigger people here. We're very aware of that. We understand what we're doing. And you've tried to come to the B cup, and it's now time for you to find another space. I was so straightforward about that. And then I'm the bad guy. No, I'm the guy who loves you. I'm the guy who loves you. I'm the guy who respects you. I'm the guy who will tell you this isn't your space. Because why would I not tell you that? Why would I want you here if you're feeling disconnected, if you're feeling fearful? Every time you leave the B cup, you feel like shit. Every time you come here, you're like angry. Then the B cup isn't for you. Don't come here every morning and drink coffee with us and leave feeling angry. That's not the reason we do the B Cup. We're here because we love you and we want to create a space for you and we want to help you. But if you're not willing to come to it with that open mind, then the B Cup isn't for you. This is a space where we share. As you see, I read people's thoughts. It's not just about me. We share our ideas, our opinions. Disagree with me. Don't feel in any way that you cannot disagree with me. Of course you can. That's the whole point. You don't come in here with fear. Never come in this room with fear. Only come in this room with an idea that today I'm going to walk away learning something. Today I might disagree. Today I might feel this. Today I might learn this. Today I might just feel happy for being able to talk to everybody. But don't come in here feeling that you can't be yourself, because you can't. But that said, if every day you come to the B Cup and every day you're here and it sets you off and you feel angry, you must not come back, because it's not for you. Unless you're willing to take on that fear and try to figure out, why do I have this fear? What is the B Cup setting off on me that it makes me feel so uncomfortable? Nushi says, it's weird to me that he thought that you being straightforward is some kind of leverage against you. I know, but that, my friend, is, I'll tell you what that is, Nushi. You know what that is? You know what that is when somebody does something like that? That's that internalized fear. And that's that thing that somebody else, I can't remember who said that. That's them being angry at you for you living an authentic life, because they don't know how to live an authentic life. And that, my friend, comes back to this, what I'm going to tell you right now. It's the reason why our community is full of hatred and anger and meanness, because nobody wants to talk like we do here, which is real. You live in fear, community. Transgender community, you live in fear. You live in fear for the fact that you do not live authentically. That you, my friends, are teaching other people in our community to also live in fear. The gatekeepers of our community, have created a community full of fear, anger, resentment, hatred. And that, my friends, is why we formed the B Cup. I, for one, won't stand for it anymore. I'm not part of that transgender community just because of that. It is not the community that I want to live in. And just because you are identified as a transgender person does not mean you have to be part of the transgender community. Does that make sense? Just because you are a transgender or transsexual or LGBT person, QIA, you don't have to live under that umbrella. I don't. Guess what my community is? My community is love. My community is acceptance. My community is humans. My community is people. My community isn't LGBTQ. That's a part of my community, for sure. It's a part of my life, for sure. But I will not be subjected daily to hate, intolerance, not compassion, none of that shit. And that's what the transgender community as a whole has become. Let's change that. I'm not saying everyone. Please don't misinterpret my words. I'm not saying everyone. I'm saying on an umbrella term. We have now forced ourselves into some hole, into some space. Chris says, people always fear the unknown and what they do not understand, taking courage and understanding and knowledge to overcome. Clara says, when are you coming to London, Buck? Next month. I'm coming to London next month, but it just got bombed, so now I'm a little freaked out. Jerry says, hi, Buck. Hi, I love you. Hi, Buck. Thanks. Sabina says, Chris, you have done amazing this week. Love and light is being sent your way. Yes, and that's how it works too, kids. When you come here and you reach out to us, we give back to you because we love you here. And we believe in community. And we believe in having dialogue. And we believe in moving each other forward. And we believe in holding hands. And we believe that some of us are here and some of us are here. And some of us keep doing these kind of things. Right? You're never going to be like this. It's not going to happen. I don't even think the Dalai Lama lives his life like that. Everyone has ups and downs. Everyone. Even Trampa. We all do. It's a real thing. Margaret says, love is what we came here for. An Elton John song. Clara says, I know I live around the corner, but everywhere it gets bombed nowadays. Can't. No. I know. I go to London a lot. It gets bombed all the fucking time. All the time. Forsaken says, I have a question, love. I understand what the B Cup is fighting for, although I'm lost as to where you got the name. Oh, well, let me show you where we got the name. Right here. Right here, my friend. Do you see this? The B Cup. That's where we got the name. Because somebody, my lady friend gave me this cup a long time ago. And I love this cup because it's a B Cup. It sort of has it has a funny meaning, the B Cup, which is what I used to actually be. I think I was an A Cup. I can't remember. I don't even think I wore a bra, to be honest with you. But anyway, that's where we got the name for the show. Ooh. And good morning, Xavier. FDM Men No Rules group is just 99% hating other people. I don't want to leave random people to get bullied, though. Hey, listen to me, my friend Xavier. I understand what you're saying. I totally understand what you're saying. But if you're in a place, in a community forum like FTM Man No Rules group, that sounds like a shit show if you ask me. They're asking for it. Get yourself out of there. Nothing is good coming from that. And you know what? The people who are in there, who stay in there, that's because they want to be in there. You're not responsible for other people's actions. Now, you can tell them I'm leaving because blah, 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 and if they want to follow you, that's great. But you are not responsible for anybody else's actions, and you don't know. Maybe they want to be in there. But you just made my point, Xavier. Why do we create communities where we allow people to talk shit to each other? Why do we create communities where my idea is more powerful than your idea? Why do we create communities where we talk shit to each other and make each other feel horrible? What the fuck is that? It's ego. It's ego. Somebody starts that group because of their fucking ego. Instead of opening up the dialogue, telling people they cannot speak like that, nobody will ever speak like that here. Nobody. We have amazing moderators on top of the fact that every single one of us watches what's going on here. We will have dialogue, but we will never have a shit show. Ever. It won't happen. Not on my time. I'll fucking stop the show. Because you know what? I don't play that game. I don't want to be part of that. I can't stand it. It is what I speak out against every day. The goddamn fucking people in this community who are so mean and disrespectful to other people is not okay with me. I'm sick and tired of it. Stop it. And I'm speaking to you. If you are a person who is in a group who fucking speaks down to other people, stop it now. And go look in the mirror. Go take care of yourself. Stop worrying about what other people are doing in this community and go take care of yourself. Stop worrying that other person doesn't have surgery. Or you don't like the fact that Buck says tranny. Or you don't like the fact that this person doesn't have this kind of surgery. Or this person doesn't take hormones. Or this person doesn't. Fuck off. Just fuck off. And go take care of your own, and go take care of your own self. I'm talking real shit here because nobody else seems to be talking real to you, and I'm talking real. It is none of your fucking business what another fucking person does in this community. Ever. Done. Even me. I am not a representation of the transgender community. I am not. Listen to me. I am not a leader of this community. I am not a representation of this community. I do not represent anything or anybody but my own belief and my own self. So stop fucking putting that out there and stop saying I'm problematic because I am problematic in a positive way. I will create change with or without you. It doesn't matter to me. If you want to be part of the change, be part of it. But stop ripping down people in this community who have chosen to have a voice, who have chosen to create change, who have chosen to become themselves, without the necessity of worrying whether or not you agree with us or not. That is your ego speaking. Your ego is telling you that you are better than anyone else in this community and that you can call people out because you don't like the way that person speaks. That is ridiculous, disgusting behavior on your part. I won't be part of it. The B Cup won't be part of it, and we will make change whether you like it or not. We are tired of gatekeepers. We are tired of being told what to do. Look, I'm going to say this to you one more time. One more time, and then I'm going to go. We come from a space where we were not happy. We come from a space where we were not ourselves. We come from a space where people looked down on us, talked shit to us, didn't understand us, and then one day we were blessed. We were blessed with hormones or no hormones. We were blessed with an awakening. We woke. I woke. I got to take hormones. I got to have surgery. I got to become Buck. And so now I live my life. And you think you are going to tell me that what I do is not okay? What the hell is going on? Who are these people? I fucking transitioned over 20 fucking years ago without you. Without you. You think I'm going to have to worry now what you think about me? Grow the fuck up. Put your big boy pants on. Stand up. Tie your boots and walk. Like a fucking person walks. You're gonna fall. You're gonna fall. Get the fuck up. Stop worrying that everyone else in this community is doing this and doing that and doing this and doing that. Why are you so worried about it? I'm gonna tell you why you're worried about it. You want to know why? Because you don't like yourself, my friend. You don't like yourself. You hate yourself. You hate who you are. You hate who you've become. You don't look at yourself. You don't dig deep. You're fake. You're false. You're not really authentic. And because of that, you're fearful that people will find out that you're living a life that isn't true and isn't real. And because of that, you surround yourself with other people who have the same bullshit ideology that you have, which is to create a fake world with fake language and fake bullshit, so that you can also tell other people that they aren't authentic, that they aren't real, and that they aren't trans. And that, my friend, is coming from the mouth of an elder who fucking fought to get where he is, who didn't give a fuck what any fucking person said to him. And I'm gonna cry. And you know why I'm gonna cry? Because it hurts my feelings. It hurts my feelings to see the destruction in this community because you don't want to love yourself. So because you don't want to love yourself, you blame everyone else. And it makes me so angry. It makes me so disconnected from a community that I belong to and that you belong to. And if you think, and I'm crying, you know why I'm crying? You know why I'm crying? I'm crying because my heart hurts. I'm crying because my heart hurts. I'm crying because what happened? What happened to our community? Why? Why do we have to hate on each other so much? Why? Why is there such fear? Why is there such fear between us? Why are we scared of each other? Why are we not being real? I'm real. As you see, I'm very authentic. I'm very authentic. I believe in you. I believe him. I have nothing to hide. I have zero to hide. I'm a very vulnerable person. I might be problematic. I'm problematic for a reason. Because before I leave this earth, there will be change. And not for me. I'm already done. I'm done, you guys. Don't even understand. That's the thing I think that hurts my feelings. I'm done. I have done it. I live it every fucking day. I live authentically. I live truthful. I live forward. I don't need to be in the community. I don't. But I love this community, and I see this community for what it is right now, which is a hurt, destructive, toxic community that will not survive. It will not survive for nothing. It will not survive. And I'm telling you this because I have experience. We will not survive. And I will jump ship. I will, because I know this. I am more important than that. My health is more important. My mental health is more important. My ideas of the world are more important than being dragged down to a hellhole, which is what's happening. And I will tell you, come with me, because we will create our own community, and we will leave that hellhole to be. I don't want to have to do that, but it's looking to me like it's what we're going to have to do. And you, my friend Xavier, I understand what you're saying, and you don't want to leave your brothers in that FDM group. You are allowed to tell them, I'm leaving. You are more than welcome to come with me, and we can start our own positive group. We have to start making and letting the children in this community understand there are safe spaces for them to come and speak. There are safe spaces where you won't be destroyed. There are safe spaces where we talk about how you feel without feeling jumped on. Because you're worried to say it because Joe over there is going to tell you you're not really a trans man. Every single fucking person who thinks they're a trans person is a trans person. You do not need anybody to tell you who you are. Call yourself an elephant. It doesn't matter. You understand me? I'm going to drink my coffee. Thank you for letting me cry. Thank you for letting me express myself deeply because it's important to me. I will never be fake with you. I won't. I won't. I'll be me. And that's what I want to teach. We need to teach each other to cry, to be angry, to come back together, to understand my beliefs are different than your beliefs, but our ultimate goal is the same. We need to come to that. You can be a unicorn, my friend. Be whatever the fuck. I'm an elephant. That's what I am. I don't know why I chose elephant, but I guess because the elephant in the room. Sometimes I'm the elephant in the room. By the way, I made B cups. If you guys want to have one, they're on my shop. So check it out. I'm going to go, kids. I got so much to do. I got a meeting with a publisher at noon. Please send me good energy. Okay, we need to get my book published so that I can move forward. Hi, Levi. We're about to end our show today. I went on a little crying spree because I'm just so, I'm just so, I don't want to say angry. I want to say I'm so, I'm just frustrated. That's the word I'm looking for. I'm frustrated. I'm frustrated with us. I'm frustrated with this community. I'm frustrated with the fact that we can't seem to get it together. Fuck. And because of that, I have to be this fucking hard ass. That's why I have to be a fucking hard ass. I have to be a hard ass or else nobody will fucking listen. Hi, Lindsay. It's true. So, with that, you're right, Sabina. Let's center ourselves, okay? Let's do our little thing that my beautiful spirit guide, Soren, taught me. Let's clean out our body right now, okay? Let's just shut our eyes. But you can't shut your eyes if you're driving. You can only shut your eyes if you're standing in front of your computer. Just shut your eyes for one moment, okay? Just for one moment. And then we're going to leave. Just let all that out. Just let it out. Breathe. Soren taught me the big bubble in front of me. There's a big, gigantic bubble there. And in front of that bubble has a gigantic magnet. You know what that magnet is going to do right now? It's going to suck all that dirty shit right out of you. Just all the anger, all the fear, all the resentments. Oh, mostly the fear. Just let that fear come out of you. Done. Go. Bleh. Let it go. It's sucking it out right now, you guys. I can feel it. I can feel it. I just let a huge mass ball of fear leave me. There it is, kids. Release it. Thank you. I love you guys a lot. Really, you're family to me. And that is what I want us to be. A family. Families love each other. Families fight with each other. Okay? Oh, thank you, Rochelle. I appreciate that very much. I actually have a writer because I can't do everything. Cambodia. Hopefully, I'm going to come to Cambodia soon. I love you guys. You love me back. I feel your love. It's very intense and very powerful. Please go to the day, okay? And spread love and spread happiness. And if you see one of our people hurting, give them love. Tell them they're okay. Tell them to join the B Cup with us. Tell them there's a loving space. Do all those beautiful things for people, okay? Have an awesome weekend. Before I go, I want to tell you this. Pride Cannabis will be in downtown Los Angeles on Sunday from 12 to 6 at a gigantic event that's about love, dancing, cannabis, vegan food, dancing, cannabis. Did I say dancing? Vegan food, and Pride Cannabis will be there, and lots of cool people. It's going to be amazing. It's downtown LA at the Think Tank. I'm posting it. Please come and join us if you're in LA. I'll hang out with you, show you some of my new cannabis products, talk about love, and what is that right there on the backboard? Can you guys see it on Facebook? What does that say? Create. You see that? Create. Create, people. Create. Don't think that you can't, because you can. I love you guys on YouTube, but I'll see you later, alligator. Okay, have a beautiful day. Don't forget,